What's up, everybody? It's me, Dorsey. Welcome back to the channel. Whew. Wellness Check Wednesday. Let's get it. Let's get some people in here. See what everybody's doing. Yes. Happy Wednesday. It's good Wednesday, y'all. Well, while everybody's coming in, I'm going to go ahead and start with the daily healing, October 20th. Reoccurring illness. The fear of our illness coming back and talking control haunts us, many of us. It is common and natural. But for some of us, this fear runs our lives. Yet we can let go of this fear and live lives of trust and hope. We will not lose it overnight. But each time we make it through a setback, we will be much stronger and much wiser. We will know better how to cope the next time. And as we learn, we become more hopeful and successful in our recovery and less afraid. Ask yourself, if fear of my illness arises today, can I practice letting it go and trusting my higher power? Thought for the day. With patience and persistence, fear can be transformed into trust and hope. I was struggling, y'all, to read that. I was struggling. But yeah, I got it together. How is everybody? Who is in here? Oh, there go Pooh, Mom, Twin. Okay. First off, last time I came to y'all from Cali, and I'm really just getting home and had an amazing trip. I went back through the Grand Canyon, spent a couple days out there, and yeah, it was good times. Like, if you haven't seen the Grand Canyon, I've passed by the Grand Canyon before, but I didn't get to really enjoy it and do all the stuff. But I was on my own time this time, and I got to uh, go see the things I wanted to see. And I'll tell you, man, no, some of them views is like, it just make your stomach hurt. Like when you get to the edge and you like looking down, it's like, yeah, there's no way to stop. There's no tree to grab on. There's nothing. It's just cliff. And yeah, everybody should see it once. So that was a good time. But I met a friend. I'm always meeting people. If y'all can't tell, I'm always meeting people. Um, this time I actually met a friend from a friend through a friend, however you want to call it. But I want to give a shout out to Michelle Barnes, and um, she's a coach and a trainer, and she has her own thing. She's highly, you know, decorated in the coaching aspect. Um, my friend Kizzy actually um, put me in contact with her because of, I'm going through the program to get certified or whatever. And um, she just pushed my business like to the next level. And she got me in contact with the right people and everything. So like major moves and major connections and networking all this week. Like I can't tell y'all the 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 quality of people that I met this week. And it's like such a good feeling when everybody is on the same level, same page, and you all hungry and you all trying to get it, and you know, none of the negative attitudes and stuff. Everybody's building everybody. So um, none. I didn't really expect it to happen this fast, but sometimes you gotta go with the flow. You can't dictate all the moves. You just gotta be ready for opportunities. And I was ready, and I guess I've been preparing. Sometimes you prepare, but you really don't know that you're preparing because just from my life experiences and my knowledge and everything that I've already been through, like I could sit down and have a conversation with these like super educated people, and it's never been a fear of mine of anything. But when I see all these people PhD and registered this, registered that, this, and this, I'm like, look at my degrees. I'm like, oh yeah, I got associates. uh, but I can still have the conversation. And if you wouldn't know me on paper, you wouldn't have known that that's all I had. So um, it was good. It was good. It was good. Moving on. Moving on. Um, from my conversations with y'all and just talking and living life, y'all inspire me to be better and just lets me know areas that I need to work on and focus on. What's up, Michelle? We haven't seen you in a minute, huh? Yes, yes. Like it's two. I'm really they my sisters, man. My sisters. My sisters. When I was in Cali, one of them, I had to have a deep conversation with her, and we sit at the dinner table and we get to talking about these kids. So I had this deep conversation with her, and then actually my twin hit me up and was like, you know, you need to do a segment on this. I'm already working on that. It's already in the works. So shout out to my sisters for this episode. Disclaimer: if it hurts y'all feelings, don't take it personal because I can't tell YouTube no other way. So before I give y'all some of the things that I can think can help with kids, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my my childhood and my perspective on dealing with mental illness in the house as a kid. What's up, TC? so of course, we live in this age now where um, things are more open and are out there as far as especially being diagnosed with something. So I'll get into it. My dad dealt with depression and anxiety and things of that nature. But as I was younger, it wasn't it wasn't talked about. And then when I was older and maybe they thought I could, you know, listen to it or hear about it or whatever, it was given, it was like, you know, a little bit, but not the whole truth. So um I found out like bits and pieces of it. And as a kid, being in the house, I never understood. I never fully understood like the quiet times, the and like when I say quiet times, I'm talking about like days of silence or you know what's wrong with dad or like that kind of situation. Oh, he's all right. He's sick. He'll bounce back. And um, I think I think there is a certain age to when you have to tell your kids about somebody dealing with a mental illness, especially their parent. Their parent. Um, as I'm a parent now, granted, I've talked to my 11-year-old about some things because I can already see signs in her that I had as a kid. And my 11-year-old has it way worse because her mom is on anxiety medication too. So um, she has it on both sides. Both of her parents are just crazy. And whew, my 6-year-old, she doesn't know as much, but um, I try to give her experiences where she um, is happy. She doesn't have to experience all the bad times and rough times and uh, things that my older child did. With that being said, um, I just wish, to a certain degree, I wish everybody could have some kind of therapy and some kind of outlet. Um, I hate to say that kids should. Well, therapy shouldn't be a bad thing, and I think it is looked upon as a bad thing sometimes. But like child therapy, like coloring and things of that nature, I think is good for the kid. So I think those kids need to be able to express themselves that way. They shouldn't have to go in and talk to the shrink and therapist and all that stuff like that. Just super stressful, making a situation more stressful, I think. But as they get older, I think they need a therapist and somebody to talk to that's not family that's putting pressure on them where they can actually talk, especially at that age where like they feel like they need privacy and so much because that's where my oldest daughter is. And she's always talking about privacy right now with me. And I'm like, you don't need that privacy, girl. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. So um let's see. In the age group from probably 1 to 9. I'm gonna say 1 to 9. Single digit numbers. That'll make it easy. Single digit numbers. I think a child should not know as much. Okay. And I know we want to be as real as we can and be as transparent as we can. But we we have to know that those kids are trying to please us, and they're gonna tell us okay all the time. They they're gonna do whatever they think that they're gonna do what they think is right for us, so to speak. Not what's right for them, but what's right for the parent. And as they grow up and they mature and they get a better handle on life and grasp what's fully going on with these like serious cases of mental illness and depression and anxiety, and then when we get into like the substance abuse and things of that nature, like these kids are going to put the picture together. They might not be resentful and angry right now, but when they get older, trust me, they're going to have this I don't know what to call it, but they're going to have this space in them where it's going to be hard to forgive. It's going to be like, I'm not going to say it's not going to be like anger, but it's just going to be like, why did they have to deal with that? Um, Nobody in life likes to deal with other people's baggage, and I don't want to put my mental illness baggage on my child. Like that's uncalled for. Now let's get to the double digits. It's getting serious. Um, I think at double digits, kids they're figuring out who they're going to be, and they starting to get their personalities, and they also starting to get these mental illnesses that they parents are getting, and they're gonna start dealing with them the same way their parents are dealing with them, good or bad. So at that age, I think it's time for them to start finding out um, about mental illness. And I know, you know, back in the day, it wasn't any like depression or whatever. It was just like you had a bad day, go. You better man up and you know do what you got to do. But it's 2021. Like it's depression out here now. It's anxiety, especially like in the times we live in. And a lot of people are stuck in the house. You got the people that don't care. They just out in the world, you know, with all this COVID stuff. But people's lives have changed in the last year, so they're dealing with a lot of pressure. So um, what I want to say to help um, parents that have these children now is, of course, the age limit. But next, we need to get them active. We need to put them in sports. We need to send them to different activities. This helps them express themselves, and it's an outlet for them. But it also gives the parent a break. I don't, I don't, I don't care how much you love your kids. Let me put this out there. I don't care how much you love your kids. Like you need a break from your kids, and it's for you and them. So don't look at it as a bad thing. Like you need that break. I got I got a sister that um, is dealing with some baggage, and she needs to tell her kids every day that she loves them, but she wants them to see her struggle. So um, I think in those moments where she's struggling, I think she needs to just either have her spouse or somebody, take care of the kids for a little bit, or send them to soccer practice, send them somewhere, you know, um, just so they don't have to deal with it firsthand. And she don't have to deal with it firsthand. If she wanna, lay in the bed for half a day or whatever the case may be, she can just lay in the bed. Like, do what you got to do and then bounce back, and then you can be there for your kids. But be there strong. Be there strong. Um, like anything in life, the parent needs to be um, taking care of themselves first. So that parent should already be in a therapy. If they know they got a mental illness or they going through something, they need to be in a therapy. They need to be taking their medications. They need to be doing the things that they need to be doing for themselves first. And a lot of times the kids are first. It's whatever we got to do to keep the kids happy and smiling or quiet or whatever the case may be, no matter how much stress we under. Um, oof. But also, um, I think it's sensitive subject with kids. A sensitive subject with kids because they need to be learning about the situation. So as we teach them about mental illness, we need positive examples. I don't want you to be teaching your kid like, oh yeah, daddy's depressed, so he's gonna drink all weekend and be sick half the week, and then he'll bounce back in a few days. Like, no, 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 no. And it's so much like positive stuff in the world, but you gotta get out there, you gotta research it, and you have to teach that kid positive ways. But um it I don't know. I talk about this, but yeah, some of these when I hear myself talk about some of these subjects, it just hits home like in so many ways. And I've learned about mental illness probably 95% the wrong way, you know. Um, I don't really have too many regrets, so to speak, but I know if I would have found out, if I was more educated about it at an earlier age, um, I probably would have did some things different in life. But who knew? Who knew what I was really going through? Because I was the kind of person that didn't talk about anything. Don't get the YouTube mistaken because I didn't talk about stuff. And it's still hard for me to talk about stuff. Nobody's in the room with me but y'all, so I can talk about it, right? Um, as a parent, tough love is it's rough. Tough love is rough. Um, I look at it tonight, kids are not dogs, but they need the same amount of structure. Okay. Uh, I was at the dog park tonight and I'm with my puppy, and like these people got their dogs just running around and barking my dog, and like it's just like control your dogs. Because if I let my dog go, like your dog is it's gonna be in a situation that it probably don't want to be in. And I just it's a it's a situation that I had to really like take my dog and leave the park. I couldn't even enjoy it because I didn't want my dog to be in an experience where like she feel like now she gotta attack all these dogs every time she goes to the dog park because she can't go there and chill. Like it's rough. It's rough. And I'm dealing with all these situations. But yeah, it's rough. But I'm not gonna go on a tangent about the dog park. But that kids and dogs are a lot alike. So we need to condition our kids like we condition our dogs to be ready for life and everything. And you'll know when your kid is mature enough to be able to take what you got to tell them. You will know. And kids are smart. They start to ask questions. So um, be prepared, but don't hide it. Be upfront with them, and it is what it is. We gotta live with it. So that's all I really got. Take care of yourself and put yourself first, parents, and then the kids. So love heals all, time heals all. Thank y'all for watching. I will whew, I got a good topic for next week. I can't even tell you. I'm sorry for doing this to y'all. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all next Wednesday. All right.